It's Dirty Dan the Man, and we're back with another video. This video we're going to be installing Apple CarPlay on the X5M. I finally got it in the mail right now. So as you guys see the setup here, it's just going to go directly to when I'm recording there. And using my DJI Osmo to do the intro. Haven't used it in a minute, so we're going to use that. Anyways, we're doing this outside. I was going to ask Vic if I could do it at his shop, but congratulations to him. His baby was born today. So yeah, I'm gonna do it at home, and we're gonna start now. I'm gonna show you guys everything right now. I'm gonna switch cameras so you guys can see what I'm gonna be doing. And then I know a lot of people complain that I don't show the wiring and all that, so I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna have my girlfriend record for me, so we're gonna do that. I also bought ambient lighting. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it in this video or after. I might try to do at least the front for this video, and then I'll do a full tutorial on how to do it in another video. I might just do the front, and then I'll do the rest of the car another video. These little pry tools, we usually want to use maybe one like that looks like this. You guys see it right here? I'm gonna use this, and they said to leave this open, the glove box, as you guys see here. So leave this open, and we're gonna start popping this out from the bottom. Show you guys right now. All right guys, as you guys see, I popped it off. Usually I popped it off at one side for this, and then I popped it out with my fingers like this. It was primarily really easy to do. What you're gonna do here is unplug these things here, and then unplug the other ones. There's another one down here. I don't have nails to do this. Alright guys, for this one, you guys already saw how I popped out everything. It's one of these and popped them out because you really need tiny fingers or long nails to take these out. Some of them are super hard. Like this one, I can't even get it out. I mean, I think I could just put this aside. Oh, there we go. See, this one you just pull out and it comes out. So this is that. The AC control units. We're gonna put this down here on the floor. Then there's gonna be 2 screws here, 2 here. But right now we're gonna take the screen out first. So there's some screws here, but we're gonna take those out. I got some tools here. I got this from Amazon. If you guys want one of these, it's an electric screwdriver. Let me know. I'll leave the link down below. I'll leave the link down below anyways. I got it on special, but it comes in real handy when you have jobs like this. So you're gonna take the 2 screws out in there. One thing you don't want to do is drop a screw in there. I just dropped a screw. I need to go get my magnet, but this just comes off like this. It's pretty easy. And then you're just gonna unplug the back wire. So you guys see here, the purple one, we're gonna unplug that. Yeah, just pull. These also just push the pins and unpull. All right, so you guys are gonna take these out, put them somewhere aside. Careful. I just heard my other screw just fall in right now. Yeah. If you guys would see, I'm sweating behind the camera. Put these aside. Now we're gonna continue to this. I think this is 8, or I don't know. All right, right here, you guys are gonna have to use a little bit of force. I'm doing the video in English and Spanish, so I gotta keep cutting. But you guys see, you're gonna use this, start popping it out. Be careful with these flat wires, because they are super sensitive. But you're gonna disconnect all these. Be careful here. This one goes right in here, so be careful with that. Let's see. Well, I guess technically you didn't have to disconnect this one, so leave that one in there. Oh, so this one goes down and it's just a switch there. Get some plug. You're gonna put this aside too. Be careful with it. I'll put it down here. This one here, that red wire, you just disconnect it from here. Again, put this to the side where it doesn't get lost. And then this looks like a total mess already. But we're going to get another screw and take this stereo out, because that's where the connections of your stereo are going to go to the back of this. Alright guys, this is where it's going to get hard. I'm going to ask my girlfriend to record right now, which I know she's not going to like this at all. But 4 screws, you take this out. And we're going to move it aside right now and do the whole wiring and stuff. As you guys don't see anything here, but let me zoom out. So this is the radio. Everything's going to be connected to this. We're going to put that back in after. Alright, this is the back of the radio. And we're going to start by removing these connections, which are really hard. I don't know why they're super hard on this. Ow! Okay. We're going to, there, one off. You might want to use one of these just to make it a little bit easier on yourself. The screen itself is super hot, so I'm having a hard time removing this. So we're gonna do, I guess I'll take this off first. So you're gonna take the big one off, and then you start doing the little ones. I think once you have these off, I don't know if you guys are gonna get the best angle here. I'm trying my hardest. So you're gonna connect all this together. You're gonna take the little opt cable here from here and put it into here. I don't think this is the best because it wants me to pull it out more, but I gotta cut this. So I'm gonna leave it like this in this circle formation, and we're gonna plug this into the back of the radio. Also noted that this one does not come with an antenna and the other little GPS thing. It comes with this aux, which goes into the middle of the glove box, but I'm not going to connect it that way, only because I want to connect it to, what is it called? I'll connect it just via Bluetooth, not aux, which I should, but then that means I would have to open the glove box, connect it in here, and wire it through. Which I opened this little door behind, is this, and it goes behind here to get the USB cables, as you see. So I connected this back in, putting the AC or the DVD player thingy back in. Now we're gonna connect this back, like the buttons and all that. We're gonna connect that right now. This goes up here. I went through a little pause because I needed to figure something out. So right now we're gonna put all the cables aside, as you see what I told you for you guys to connect. We're gonna put everything to the side right now. These are all the AC wires. This is all for the screen. So we'll put this up here for now. And for now we'll install this back in. Oh man. Alright, so you're going to connect it from here. The purple wire goes back here. This is for the USBs. This goes back here. And then this is the main wire for everything. That goes in the middle. It's kind of simple. It goes connected here. Everything's going to go hit in there. As you guys see, the screen's already working. Now we place it in place. And I had to fix that. But we're going to place it in place. I don't know why the car is on. Alright guys, as you guys see, this was difficult because I didn't know where to put everything back, and now this is the last piece. I gotta connect everything in here, so just remember where everything goes. I know there's a few plugs here and there. This one goes here in the middle. And then this had 4 plugs, and the last plug is gonna be, I lost it. Oh, this is the last one, and this goes down here. Make sure you guys get it at a right angle, because unless it is pretty big, so it should go down here. Let me just pass it over this way. Alright guys, I was having difficulties putting it back. I haven't all the way put it in because I still want to see the ambient lighting, how I could wire it through, because it's going to be wired through here. But let's see if it works. This is a good sign already. I'm gonna get some audio connected. It's working. And you can still pick up the volume from the steering wheel, so the controls are still the same. But pretty sure that's gonna get copywritten. But there you go. It does work. I still gotta figure out. I don't remember exactly how I did it on the M6. But you see how it looks dumb here? I gotta fix that. I forgot where it was. It was in settings for sure. But this one is a little basic compared to other ones I've seen. It doesn't have I guess it's not like an Android, it's just a screen with Apple CarPlay, because I don't have apps in this one. I don't have none of that. But it's cool though. Like I said, I only really need it for the Apple CarPlay. It's just, these are the settings. But you see it only has display, time, system. Yeah, adjust the screen, but factory. Alright guys, I put everything back together already. The camera is also dying. Let me show you guys. I fixed the other problem that I was having it. I did notice that this one, I didn't notice when I bought it. I didn't notice that when I bought it, I wasn't able, it doesn't have like the apps and all that. But when you go to the original thing, now it looks, hold on, it's connecting to Apple CarPlay, so go back, original screen. When you're checking all this, the screen looked dumb. So now you could change it from here, so that's good. Now I figured that out, but everything else is not, like, I won't be able to download apps and so on. But Apple CarPlay, oh damn, Apple CarPlay works. Well, the camera's at 14%, so I gotta do this fast. As you guys see, the Apple CarPlay did work. I'm a little bummed out that it wasn't the one that I really wanted, like the other one where I guess I could watch, it's not focusing, where I could watch YouTube videos, which I wasn't gonna watch, but I'm sad that it wasn't that one. It's not focusing in here at all. Yeah, so I'm kind of a little bummed out that it wasn't that one, but it's still working. Like I did say, truly want it for Apple CarPlay with the maps and all that, so I'm not supposed to be holding my phone or don't have anywhere to keep the phone. And for the ambient lighting, I'm gonna do it a different day just because it's getting dark. Well, not really dark, it's still light. It probably gets dark in an hour, but I do have to do a few connections, and it's all the 4 doors that I'm gonna do it to. So we're gonna wait on the ambient lighting for another video. But I hope this video helps you guys. It's not as hard as it looks. It's just a little tedious and a lot of time that goes into it. But anyways, I hope you guys like the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. and we're on to the next one. Peace.
Cause on my hip, this bitch feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just rolled up a fucking quarter. Then you when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal.